My name is Devin T. Robinson X. I'm the president and founder of the National AIDS Awareness Poets and creator of the AIDS Olympics. My expertise comes from, I started getting educated via the Red Cross Peer Counselor Program. So I got certified via the Red Cross. Then from there, I started doing my own research, just going a little beyond HIV and like how it's contracted, but delving deeper into why. That's something that we don't pay attention to. The why. Why do we want to give our bodies to somebody? Why do we want to have unprotected sex? Why do we trust this person? And what does it really take for somebody to even earn this opportunity? So that's what I really specialize in, is actually the why, which is not spoken about. When should you disclose your HIV status? It's always a funny situation, always a funny question. I always say typically before you have sex with someone, so they'll know. Hopefully, especially if you know me and you've ever been educated by me, you understand that this person needs to earn you. Of course, you need to have already had the HIV talk with them to get their idea of their level of knowledge about it. If you have to educate them about it prior to you even thinking about having sex with them, know what their knowledge is. Do they know their HIV status? Yeah, you may have HIV, but does the person you're about to have sex with even know their HIV status? Because you both could be infected, but you will know yours and they won't know theirs. Then also, when you feel comfortable, is what, like I said, would be the main thing. When you feel comfortable, but also just making sure that the best time to do it is when you're as sure as possible that this person is educated enough and mature enough to know your status. And this is before sex. I always say do it before sex, before you even complicate anything, because if you do not tell them and then you have sex with them, if you're infected or not, if you infect them or not, they can go to the police and get you in trouble, da da da, and they find out later on, say a year, month later, that you guys broke up after the sex and whatnot, and and even if it was protected, and then they come out and say, oh well, she had HIV or he had HIV and they had sex with me, didn't tell me, you can still get in trouble. It's crazy how these laws are because they don't protect people who have HIV, but they protect people who don't. It's bogus, but it's a way that you can protect yourself. I will always get it in writing too, just me and that person. Let's get it in writing that I told you, just so that way the pillow talk isn't just pillow talk, it's contracted pillow talk. But to answer the question, when you're 100% comfortable with the person's education about the virus, and then when you're comfortable with telling them, definitely before sex. Stigmas related to HIV. There are so many stigmas. Is a gay white male. Of course, you'll be skinny. Is all outdoors. You'll be coughing and you lose your appetite. You look very, very sick. Like I said, of course, it's a gay white male's disease, and only poor people get it. In reality, HIV has no discrimination inside of it. Doesn't matter if you're healthy, doesn't matter if you're young, pretty, ugly, black, Hispanic, Jewish, Asian, doesn't matter. You can get this virus easily. It doesn't matter at all whatsoever. How old, how young, if you're having unprotected sex, you're shooting up needles, you can get it. Those are many of the stigmas. And also the stigmas, you're going to die. You're going to die really fast. You're going to get it and die. It's a death sentence. But in reality, life is a death sentence. The moment you're born, you're living to die. So it's the same thing with HIV. Only difference is now HIV complicates your immune system. But in reality, we do a lot of things that complicate our immune system. We smoke a lot of cigarettes, drink a lot of alcohol, and those kill us just as fast as HIV for some people. So those are the stigmas related to HIV. Some barriers that are related to HIV disclosure are, one, just having people treat you differently. There are many times people get kicked out of their churches, families, all types of horrible things, all because of the simple ignorance surrounding this virus. Some of the barriers are feeling alone, thinking that you'll be the only person with this virus. You'll be the only person that you can talk to yourself. Some of the other barriers are being in a position where you may feel like there is no tomorrow and there's no need to go to school, there's no need to dream, there's no need to fight. There's some of the barriers by just telling somebody. They may tell you all those things. You can't do this anymore. You can't be this. You can't. All your dreams are over. Those are some of the barriers. But they're also all false. Because people that love you today, they really love you, they're going to love you unconditionally. Your dreams can end by you getting hit by a bus tomorrow. So HIV is no different. You can still make it. It doesn't matter. You still can. There are no barriers. We put these barriers on ourselves. Those are just barriers that we allow people to put on us. The last thing I would like to say about relationships, when it comes down to relationships, getting tested together is a beautiful thing. It is one of the most amazing things a man and a woman can do because it shows I'm trusting you to know that I'm straight in this relationship. I don't have anything going through my veins. Only thing pumping through my veins is my love for you. And I'm here to prove it to you with this paper, showing my HIV status. Now show me yours. We're doing this together. Get tested together. Get opportunity to prove your love on a different level. It's important to, and you can, and it's easy. Let's go to the clinic together. Most of the time it's free if you're in college. All of you all in college who are watching this, so get tested together. We want to have sex with somebody you can contract anything from, even kissing, but we don't get tested together. Be bold enough. If you're adult enough to have sex, be adult enough to get tested together. My name, once again, is Devin T. Robinson X, also known as Egypt, and it's been my pleasure to inspire and educate or re-educate those who are already educated. Take care.